Welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm your host, Catherine.
And I'm Jessica.
So, did you go to the football game on Saturday?
No, I did not make it. Did you go?
I did.
How was it?
It was good. It was very different. Everyone was spread out in about groups of 8 or less, and you had to wear masks, and they had people walking back and forth, just making sure everyone's mask was on and taking precautions of that. Other than that, it was a neat experience. So.
Yeah, so it was definitely different than a regular football game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am. Are you?
I am. I actually already registered, and I already voted. I voted by mail, and I got my ballot in my mailbox, and I filled it out, and I already mailed it back to home in Illinois. So that's exciting. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
It's also exciting because it's my first time voting this year because I just turned 18. And I'm sure it's the same for everyone or a lot of students on campus, first time voting. So very exciting this year. So everyone should just make sure they're educated and get registered and make sure you're fact checking and vote. Definitely, yeah.
For sure. Can you believe that it's already been 7 weeks?
I know.
Already halfway through the semester.
It's crazy. We're already halfway through the 13-week semester.
How's your workload?
It's definitely getting bigger now that we're in the middle of the semester now. I'm definitely doing more work than I was. More exams now too. How about you?
I feel the more exams and projects and quizzes and stuff. I feel that.
Yeah, also the weather. I know last week we talked about it's getting cooler, but it's hot now.
I know. It's supposed to get up to what, 90?
It's going to be 90 on Wednesday around. I know, it's crazy.
Okay, we'll be right back with our news update.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm Olivia, and this is your Good Evening KU News Update. President Donald Trump's health is improving due to the COVID-19 treatments he is receiving at the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. Trump tested positive for the virus on Thursday, but his doctors are saying that he could return to the White House as soon as Monday. According to the state fire agency, the wildfires burning through California have destroyed a record number of 4 million acres so far this year. This is more than double the previous record that was set in 2018. TLC's Buddy Valastro was involved in a gruesome bowling accident that left his right hand mangled. Many feared that this injury would end the cake boss's career, but he recently shared a photo icing a cake with his left, non-dominant hand. During a virtual appearance on Good Morning America, country stars Darius Rucker and Reba McEntire announced that they will be the hosts for the 2020 CMA Awards. The award show will take place live from Nashville on November 11th. After a postponement from a positive COVID-19 test, the Kansas City Chiefs will now play the New England Patriots this evening at 6:05. This is their 4th game in the season, and the team is currently 3-0. And finally, while the KU football team lost again, 47-7 to Oklahoma State this weekend, KU Athletics took the opportunity to honor 2 of the greatest players in Jayhawk history. 2 larger-than-life bronze statues will now welcome the visitors to the Anderson Family Football Complex next to Memorial Stadium. The statues honor Lawrence native John Hadel and Gail Sayers, who just passed away a little over a week ago. Hadel played offense and defense at KU from 1959 to 1961, and then went on to play quarterback in the NFL for 16 years and threw more than 33,000 yards and 240 touchdowns. Sayers started at KU from 1962 to 1964 and was elected to the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility, despite playing only 7 years because of injuries. And that will wrap it up for today's sports update. Please keep watching, and after the break, Halen will be back with the weather.
Yeah, I always just clap at the start. This is where everyone's talking amongst themselves. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it?
Are we supposed to smile?
When do we start? Somebody over here already started.
Can we talk about the piccolo part's the most complicated one?
It is. If you listen, you're doing it when the band's not playing.
You have to tell me when it starts. I still don't know.
Here we go. Just clapping now. No humps. Nailed it.
I practiced this morning.
Mine was just two people.
It has a right and a wrong way of doing it. No. Wrong.
I like my way better.
I don't know how to
1,
do
2,
the
3,
end.
4.
It's just I don't know the
Sorry.
head.
It's hard by yourself.
Jayhawks, my name is Halen Woolhide and welcome back to Good Evening KU. And here I'm going to be giving you Monday evening weather forecast. Looking outside right now, we're currently at 79 degrees, feeling a lot warmer than we did last week with mostly sunny skies and breezy winds from the south at 13 to 25 miles per hour. And looking into tonight, we're going to be dropping down to about 50 degrees, a little bit on the cooler side. But again, winds are going to be tapering off and we'll be at winds from the southwest at 8 miles per hour. Here's your hour-by-hour evening forecast, and as you can see, we're going to be dropping from 73 to 62 degrees at 9 p.m., but pretty much a nice, warm summer evening. It feels like a nice summer evening, so definitely if you want to go out tonight, tonight would be a good night to go out and enjoy a nice evening walk or anything like that. Here is our current radar, and as you can see, pretty clear, nothing really developing. I do want to point out there is this dry line that's out in western Kansas right now that's going to be moving into our area, and that's going to keep us dry for most of the week, so wouldn't be seeing any kind of rain anytime soon. I do want to point out too, so this is our satellite radar, and right now, as you can see, there's some development going on down here, and that is Tropical Storm Delta. This has already been the second most active hurricane season we've had so far, but right now we're at Tropical Storm Delta. And right now it is projected to be a hurricane by 8 p.m. Friday when it hits the Louisiana, Mississippi coast. Right now it is stated to be a Category 2 hurricane, but as the days go by, it could still change and either increase or decrease. But definitely if you have any family down there that's living in Louisiana, Mississippi, you might want to give them the heads up that, hey, this tropical storm hurricane could be heading your area. But as for us in Kansas, I wouldn't worry about any kind of hurricanes hitting us. But looking at tomorrow, we're going to be at a nice 81 degrees, definitely feeling a lot more like summer, even though we are in October and should be experiencing fall. But right now we're at 81 degrees, nice and clear, and we're going to be sticking to the 80s, mid-upper 80s for the rest of the week. And as we can see, we might even reach about 88 degrees on Wednesday. Definitely a lot hotter, but hopefully by next week, we're going to be back down to the 70s and lower 80s for next week. Thank you for joining us on Good Evening KU tonight. We will be back next week. Have a good evening and stay safe, Jayhawks.